KTEX 106 sounds like Texas, and of course, a great opportunity to have fun for a great cause. It's the Yellow Rose Boot Scoot once again this year, April 22nd, at the Kenney Store in Kenney. And this morning, I'm joined by Terry Arnold. Tell us about this year's Yellow Rose Boot Scoot.
Well, this is a really fun event, and we wanted to do something tied to Texas because Texas has done something very unusual. They have actually funded a clinic, the state of Texas at MD Anderson, to work on research for a very rare form of breast cancer called inflammatory breast cancer. And I run the IBC Network Foundation. This was a charity formed to fund this research, and so we're bringing that Texas swag with that history of what's happened into a really fun event to be held at the Kenney Store on April 22nd.
Yeah, and I tell you what, you guys have a lot planned for that night. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be going on.
Well, if you've ever been to the Kenney Store, you'll know that the food and the band is always a good time. But if you've not been, you've got to go. This is an old general store that was built in the early 1900s. It is just everything you think a Texas dance hall should be. It's just a lot of fun. There'll be great food. There's going to be wonderful raffle prizes. And the band is Crossroads, and they are just a really fun party band. So if you don't know how to two-step, they can bring out some of the more classic rock, but there'll be some good dancing going on as well.
And how much are tickets for this great evening of fun?
It is $50 a person. That includes a beer ticket. It includes a really fabulous meal, and then, of course, the dancing and the fun.
Yeah, and I tell you what, all of this goes to a great cause. Tell us a little bit about the IBC Network Foundation.
Well, this was a charity I actually started, and it's because I was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer myself. And what's interesting is the charity's gone international, which is something that is really amazing to think about. Inflammatory breast cancer is a more rare form of cancer. It doesn't have a lump, and a mammogram doesn't pick it up. And it's picked up also when the patient shows symptoms at a very late stage. So it's a very dangerous disease. So I'm very proud to be part of trying to do something to stop this. And just so people know, I run this charity as a volunteer, do not draw a salary. It's something I'm using a way to pay it forward. And I really hope people will come and support us.
Now, if folks want to get tickets or more information about this event, what do they need to do?
You can go to the yellowrosebootscoot.org, and you can see about the event. You'll also see what the raffle prizes are and learn more about the event. But if you want to learn more about the disease, you can go to the ibcnetwork.org, and you can learn more about that there as well.
All right, folks, this is going to be a fun evening, and you don't want to miss it. April 22nd, which is, I believe, a Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
And it's an early night. It's going to start at 6 and go at 10. So if you're worried about driving too late, we got you covered.
There you go. Kenney Store is the place. A great meal catered by the Kenney Store. Music by the Crossroads Band. Not to mention a lot of great giveaways and more. And Terry, thank you so much for coming by this morning and once again telling us about this year's Yellow Rose Boot Scoot.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.